Oh my goodness.
A bit.
Hey everybody. It's nice to be here. I didn't think I was going to be able to stream today because I haven't been able to get Ethernet to my study in my new house that I'm currently in. So it's pretty cool that I'm able to be here. I'm very happy. Let's just turn this music down just a tiny little bit on my end because damn, it's loud. Hi Sarah, how are you? So today we are looking at the Wasteland update and this cute new mug I got from Kmart. How cute. Oh, you can like see the green screen behind it. The game behind it, sorry. That's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you for looking at my cute mug. That's the stream. See you next week. Oh, hi! It's Goldfisher, aka my honey. Wow! Look at all these cool people popping up in chat. So yes, this week we're looking at the Wasteland update. I'm looking at it right now. Oh no, I just realized that. Oh dear, okay, that's alright. So we're just gonna look at some features, like this really cool tree. An enormous amount of work has gone into the Wasteland update. Sam, Isaac, in particular, have done a lot of really cool work. So super keen to show you all what we've done. I just really like the decorations. As you can probably tell, that's where I'm at with this update. As well as the spas and everything. I mentioned in the Discord that I've actually not really played much of the Wasteland update because I've had my hands full with a lot of other stuff. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how I go. I'm assuming that I'm going to suffer a little bit. I'm going to try and get some toxic wasteland to pop up, but we'll see how we go. So this is the island that I did a bunch of trailer recording on. So I'm just going to use that today. It's pretty well stocked with stuff, but you'll know. It took me ages to dress this thing, man. I wonder if I can like make some tiles really polluted just to kind of like hurry things along a little bit, just so you all aren't waiting around to watch me get completely messed up. And here we go. Let's just, if I were toxic sludge, where would I go? I was gonna go right here. All right, the settlement has been messed up. Let's see how I go. Let's save the planet again. Oh, see, there we go. All right. No, I don't want to save my game. Oh, I just quit the whole damn thing. Good job, Emily. Ah, that's my muscle memory. When I'm recording trailer stuff, I have to quit the whole build and then go back in. I'm such a goose. At least you get to hear the nice menu music again. Cool beans. Oh, it's been so long since I've streamed. How do I do this again? New game. Alright. We want to use this sucker. Play with custom password, disable achievements. What's the difficulty settings? So, to any new players who are watching this, and if you're finding before we leave a little bit challenging, I strongly encourage you all to come into this menu and just fiddle. I was saying to somebody yesterday to turn off the Guardians to give yourself heaps of resources to make sure that like these are all as forgiving as possible, and make sure that you're getting all of your demolition resources back. So don't forget that. If you're having trouble with before we leave, we do have accessibility in terms of difficulty settings. Thank you for coming to my community manager talk. So we're just gonna, we might actually turn off Guardians for this one, just because I don't really want to screw myself, you know? Let's go. I might also chuck this planet up on the Steam forums for y'all to access and play, because we do have that. Oh, hello Mission Gaming, how you going? Thank you for stopping by. I'm just playing a little bit of the Wasteland update in before we leave. That's pretty cool. So since this is a planet editor island, there is some stuff already here, but let's just see how we go. Oh, like a large colony ship. How's that? So we're just gonna land this sucker right here. By the way, Yang, as per usual, Sam will be on. Sam, our creative director slash lead developer before we leave, will be on in about 50 minutes time. So if you have any questions about the update or its development or like why we made certain choices, get those ready for him. All right, we've got a lot of notifications here. Huge metal fronds thrust up from the ground. Whatever could this strange new device of the ancients be for? We're gonna look at that. I know it's here somewhere. Here we go. What's that? Oh, now this is a nanotech spire. And we've talked about this a little bit before, many months ago. But now it's here. You can see it in game. All right, we've also got this. A new island has a polluted tile covered in toxic sludge, turning the surrounding area into wasteland. Peeps will only enter a wasteland to fetch essential resources. Try and say that fast. But peeps do so without, the peeps that do so without protection will need to return home, blah, 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 blah. So basically we need to set up something that will allow the peeps to safely go through. Whoa! Isaac really did a great job with this shader, man. It looks so good. All right. And we all know about that stuff. That's pretty normal before we leave stuff. Okay, so this island is going to be called Nice. And this other island that's kind of messed up right now is going to be called Naughty. Arr. So we're seeing a lot of icons for peeps and that sort of thing just because I've chucked down a whole bunch of buildings in the planet editor and they're not manned at the moment. That will change though. That'll change. All right, let's go back to Nice. All right. So we've got a fair whack of resource, of technology already. What do I need to discover so people can actually do work? Oh wow, I need these ones and everything. So if you're a long-term player of Before We Leave, you'll probably, if you start a new game, you're gonna notice some small and not so small differences, such as the shipping This is going to be interesting. I've actually not used this before at all. Wow. So you can... Oh, that's pretty neat. Cool. So we don't have a port on nice at the moment, which is why that's not working. But that'll change. Give me what I want. Have I got that? Right, I'm just gonna turn up that speed to expedite matters. Oh shoot, that's not beside a road. Have I accidentally screwed up? I'm actually just gonna have to turf this library and move it because I won't be able to access my dang ship. Ah, hi, Wild Harley! Yes, everything went great. Actually, while we're talking about the hike, while that's going through, I actually have some photos to show y'all. Yay! As a treat. Alright. Look, this is from the hike. So that's my honey. He's the most handsome, best man in the whole world. I'm sorry for every other man on the planet, but it's kind of over for you all. That's obviously me. And this mountain behind us here, this one disappearing into the clouds, is Mount Naharoi, or better known as Mount Doom from Lord of the Rings. And it is an active volcano that is like, oh, I don't know, about 3 kilometers high. It is so tall. This mountain here is Mount Pukekaikiori. I think I'm saying that right. And this sucker over here is Mount Tongariro, which is what this guy and me passed through. And that's part of the national park there. Off to the right here is a nice hotel called Chateau Tongariro. Ooh, very fancy. This is Mount Doom, aka Mount Naharoi again. It doesn't look as intimidating as it actually is in real life here. But this stuff here is all like old glacier, pyroclastic flow. It's amazing. There's just like black volcanic rock everywhere and it's stinking hot in the sun. And also freezing cold at night because it's so like desert alpine kind of area. It's very cool. That's me! About 5 minutes before I fell on my ass 4 times going down this shaly bit here called the Dragon's Spine, which is the coolest name in the world. So that's actual like volcanic vents here. Tongariro, which is what I'm standing on, was venting that day. It was particularly active apparently. So it stank. It was so stinky. I love little tufts of grass. Yeah, aren't they cute? They're just little dudes hanging out. So all of this is just like Mount Tongariro. Big old volcano. It was such a slog getting up that mountain, y'all. It's like, the elevation's really high. So where I'm standing there is about 1,800 to 2,000 meters above sea level. It was crazy. And this mountain is Mount Ruapehu, which is where a lot of Kiwis go to ski in the winter. It's also an active volcano and had like a little bit of spice last year. One of its crater lakes got quite hot, which is unusual, and it's an indicator of volcanic activity. So yeah, that was my hike. It was very, very, very cool. Thank you for asking, Wild Harley. I forgot that I pulled up some photos for y'all. If you're ever in New Zealand, and if you're able to, I would strongly recommend it. It's amazing. And the weather that we had while we were there was just phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Would recommend hiking through an actual bunch of active volcanoes. Just kind of puts stuff in perspective, you know? It's really interesting actually. It like kind of reset my circadian rhythm completely. So, like, I've been able to go to bed earlier and get up earlier and feel totally fine. Who knew that, like, just camping and walking a bunch would fix your brain a bit? Oh dear, is there not a well in this settlement? Oh, there is. It's just kind of working a bit too hard. Let's actually fix that. Let's just slap that there. It was very fun. Yeah. And then coming back into the world and just being like, oh my god, everything sucks. Oh no, Anjali says, we're thirsty. If you hadn't noticed, we're a bit short of water. Oh, okay. I had noticed. So passive aggressive, wow. While we're being a little bit political, I suppose, I just wanted to like extend my thoughts to everyone in Europe, particularly Ukraine right now. I don't really know what to say other than war sucks, and it's really, really, really devastating to see what's going on. Obviously we're kind of tucked away in Down Under, you know, in Aussie as well as New Zealand. So it's really kind of hard to conceptualize exactly what is happening just because we're so far away, but it's really sad and it sucks, and I hope everything turns out okay. So if you're in Europe, if you're in Ukraine and you're watching this right now, big love to you all. Big love. And I'm very sorry about what's going on. Let's just slap this warehouse here, shall we? Peeps are kind of going through it. Out of curiosity, game, out of curiosity, am I a little bit less echoey compared to my last stream? Because the room that I'm in is a little bit different. The ceiling is lower, I think, and the walls are a little bit closer in, so I shouldn't be as echoey. And you won't hear my flatmates anymore because it's just me and my partner now, thank God. The echo is fine? Oh, sweet as. Mission Gaming. Well, I'm gonna take your opinion above everyone else's because you're telling me what I want to hear. Let's just store some random stuff, yeah? Sure, why not? Why not? As I'm new to Bouncy Monkey Games, it's a company based in Australia and New Zealand. New Zealand. So the office is in Dunedin, which is, oh god, let's see if I can get this right, on the east coast of the South Island of New Zealand. It's very lovely. It's a cool little town. I am from Australia, hence the accent. Yeah, you got it. I am Aussie. Yeah. Grew up in Canberra, the nation's beautiful bush capital. And then I was like, it's time to chase this Kiwi boy that I met and move to New Zealand and become a traitor to my country in the eyes of many of my Australians. Aussies rule. I'm glad you think so. Oh, I had a very Australian moment a few days ago when I found out that Shane Warne passed away, who, if you all don't know, shame on you, was a legendary Australian cricketer. He was a fast bowler, did the whole leg spin thing. Very good bowler. Bit of a interesting character, but I was like, no, Warne is dead! Ah! I I was with friends at the time, they're like, you're so Australian. Oh no. Where are you from, Mission? Are you Aussie too? Guy at work told me about it, I didn't believe it first until I googled it. Yeah, I saw it on TV and I just like had a moment. Oh wow, okay, yeah, you're from that good old New South Wales. I actually grew up in, I say I grew up in Canberra, but where I spent my childhood was this little town called Churros Heads, and if you're from New South Wales, you might have heard of it. Shame me for not hearing about it originally. Yeah. Tapoma is now following. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh my god! I used to live in Belconnen. Bloody Belco and Tuggers. Oh mate, that takes me back. I miss Lake Ginninderra so much. Oh, it's a beautiful spot. Yeah, man. Taggers. I also lived in Waniasa. The Aussie accent coming out is giving me life. Oh my god. Yeah, I do tend to get a little bit more Australian when I'm around Aussies. You should hear me on the phone to my parents. Particularly my father, who's born and bred New South Wales. Grew up in Sydney in the 1950s and 60s, and it's just like 110%. Oh no. Is it really that different? Oh my god. That's so funny. Have I even got a woodcutter? Oh, I'm so bad at this game. I seriously thought I had a woodcutter, but I don't. Oh my giddy aunt. Anyway, Emission, if you have the chance, and if it's still the same as it was 10 years ago when I last visited, go have a cheeky little holiday in Churros. The beaches are freaking amazing. Particularly Caravan Beach. Oh! It's good stuff. I really don't have anything. Wow. Just been yarning this whole time, man. After the floods, oh my god, yes, far out. Can't catch a bloody break, man. Sheesh. Hello, Anna. How you going? That was very Australian. Now I'm like, hearing my accent, I'm like, oh no, here we go. Oh boy. Oh, there's a cheeky little thing you don't see very often. A forest on the highlands. Eh? Alright, I need to focus up and like get to a point where I can show you guys the new content, which is what this stream is actually all about. So who's going to PAX Australia? Out of curiosity. Well, we've got some people from Aussie in the chat. And some Kiwis as well. It's not too far away for us, thank goodness. Okay, so we've got a quarry. That's the quarry. I'm going to ignore that one and just use the iron mine down here because it's a little bit further away from my settlement. I really don't want to mess them up just yet. Yes, we are indeed, fingers crossed. I'm not going to believe it until I'm at PAX. Oh, the library, right. You could be out on the point. Imagine a library on the coast, like a little wizard's tower. What's the haps? Mama Monkey asks. Well, this is the first stream I've done from the study that y'all saw yesterday. Is there anything cool I can show you guys apart from my new mug? That doesn't require moving my webcam. Not really. Yes, please, Coastal Library. Amen, right? Libraries are very cool. Damn, still struggling for that research. The research. Yeah. Oh, we're getting some more sun now. Excellent. I discovered something really bad about my study before. I was like setting up for the stream today and I turn on the lights, which are wired into the roof, all the circuitry is together so you actually can't change the light bulbs, and it sends like tiger stripes across my webcam. I'll show you guys. It's so bad. It's so bad, y'all. Oh, she's gone. She's freaking gone. You see that? Oh, is it actually okay now? Nah, not really. Do you see that flickering? I can't change the light bulbs, gang. They are in the roof. They are in the roof, literally. I tried and it didn't work, so my lighting in here is always going to be a little bit moody. So enjoy. Yeah, lights are stuck at like 60 hertz, says Goldfish Show. Yeah, I know, babe. Oh. So hopefully that doesn't mess up our VR stuff. That would really stink. But like taking photos in the house is really weird just because the lights are like all the time. Who did that? I guess the builders, but it's really weird. I've never seen like lights so thoroughly wired into the ceiling before. I bet Sam would have opinions about it since he's so handy. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We need lamps for days, yep. Catch Emily and Goldfish Show at the shops. Just buying lamps. Give me that lamp. I love lamps though. I love lamp. Hey, thank you for the follower mission, Gaming. I do hope you're all right with all the flooding and stuff. That's very scary. Please find the lamp meme. The lamp meme. This guy. I love lamp. You know, it's funny because those glasses that he's wearing are super in fashion right now. When I was buying glasses last year, definitely tried them on. No wuckers? Oh, someone said no wuckers to me. It's been literal years. I'm so happy. Boxing today though, can't even get to work. Oh my god. Oh, the moth lamp meme. Moth lamp meme. Oh, I love this freaking meme. Oh, this is crunchy. Look at all those JPEG artifacts. Moths are so dumb. They're fantastic little dudes. I really, really appreciate moths. Hey Ninja! I hope you're well, my friend. What the heck are wuckers? It's no worries, no wuckers. Or no wuckin' furries, as I like to say. I'll let you figure out what that means. Oh, all the categories have changed. Which is a lovely quality of life update to make the categories make more sense. Unfortunately, I'm getting really messed up. Alright, let's see how my poor old settlement's going with the Wasteland. Oh, it's spreading. Oh no. And there aren't enough peeps here because this is a custom island. They're slowly getting there though. Oh, bruh. That sounds like a very good weekend. Good luck with your biology exam. I'm sure you're gonna crush it. Absolutely smash it. Right said Fred. We need... Oh no. Right, so we need some stuff, gang. Is there a transmogrifier here? Oh, thank merciful God. Okay. I was like, don't tell me I didn't put one down in the planet editor. That would be extremely bad. Kind of like, well, I have to start again. Bad. Alright. Actually, that's really stupid because if I put that there, I'm gonna box myself in. So let's extremely not do that. Let's put it... What did I make? There we go. Oh, Struth, I already put down one of these. It's actually probably better there. So I'm gonna just kill that. And... Who needs tools anyway? Not me, apparently. In theory. Not in practice. Oh, the music's a little bit quiet. Let me just crank that up a tiny bit. I love it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ring Sam in 30 minutes. So get ready to ask him questions about the update or stuff in general. And I'll just keep playing before we leave because I'm a slowpoke. Heard about Australia and New Zealand getting Final Fantasy 15. Is it 15? Final Fantasy 14. XIV. So that's 14, yeah. Server instead of having to... Oh yeah, so that's a pretty recent thing. I think it happened in January? I know Goldfish will know, because he's about that Final Fantasy life. Because he and a few of my other friends left with the mass WoW exodus that there was when all the stuff about Blizzard came out. Very disappointing. Oh, that's going to be polluting, but it's heckin' Gouda. Love me some Gouda. I'm still waiting for the 7 remake to come out on Steam. Is that part 1 or have they done both parts now? Oh, I need to sneeze. This is unfortunate. Muted my mic in time though. Those gamer reflexes. I hate sneezing in public nowadays. I'm just like, oh no. I have to sneeze. I could never get into WoW. That's probably a good thing for your productivity, man. God, I loved World of Warcraft. I really did. I really, really did. I was gonna get a bloody WoW tattoo at one point. I'm glad I didn't. It would have been like, well, shit. The experience of repairing a destroyed building helps the peeps unlock. The experience of repairing a destroyed building helps the peeps to unlock the secrets of the power technology. Yes, we love to see it. Hey, nice. Nice. Yes. Emily, the true pro gamer. Don't you forget about it, internet. I was one of the top paladins on my server in World of Warcraft through Legion. Best DPS, top 100. That's my only gaming flex. Very wise woman. Yes. Yeah, I remember when Cataclysm dropped and I was like, ooh. I have a lot of theories about why WoW started to go downhill that Goldfisho, my partner, has heard many times, but I feel like when they started focusing on retaining players, that's when things went poorly. Why is there a gap here? Can't be known. Can't be known. Alright, so we need more storage here. Actually, I'm not gonna bother perfecting this island. Let's just get my butt to the new one. Colony ship Alice is ready. Love it. Love it. Alright, let's park Alice around this side of the island. Maybe I can do it here. Okay, that's not gonna let me do that, so it's gonna be here. Now, why is that symbol there? Wow, that Wasteland effect is big. Oh. We need to fix this, y'all. Damn. And I don't have enough housing now to support my peeps. Okay, let's just... Oh, I can't get upgrades either. Right. Where can I build another hut? It's gonna look a bit jank, but let's just slap one there. Oh, hello, Nat. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. I'm in my new study streaming. We did it. Alice, is the next island gonna be Wonderland? Maybe. You don't know. I don't know either though. New house. You have a new house too. Natsor did the impossible for a millennial and actually straight up bought a house. Congratulations, Nat. Once again, living the millennial dream. Owning property? What? Alright. Not enough peeps. We can finally eat Avo toast again. I saw a special at the supermarket yesterday where it was 5 avocados for $5. Can you believe it? You could buy so many houses with that. Oh, we are low on workers on this island, y'all. Yes, I was at New World. Damn, Nat, you are onto it. I've never eaten an avocado. Really? Oh. We were supposed to kill the housing industry. Unfortunately, the housing industry could not be killed. You're not missing much, Ninja. Oh. Damn, some spicy avocado opinions in chat today. I think the avocados are actually better here in New Zealand, emission. Because so many get grown here. There's like massive avocado groves, farms here on the North Island, and they're pretty good. They're pretty different to the ones in Aussie, because I think in Aussie they all get imported. I think. Could be completely full of it. Alright, we're gonna build more houses. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, fair enough. They do have a bit of a weird mouthfeel that's a bit challenging. Everyone stop what you're doing! There's a ladybug in Ninja Pizza Monkey's room. I don't know what it is about them I don't like, but yeah, not my thing. Yeah, fair enough. They're pretty fatty, and again, the mouthfeel, like, ah. I also didn't try avocados until I was about 20, or maybe even later. I feel like putting avocados in sushi is a very Western thing. I don't think you'd see that in Japan. Still a bit cold for the ladybugs to be waking up, so I'm surprised. Yeah. Oh, wait, what the shit? I looked away and now my screen's... Did it snow? What? What happened to my island? Just snow. That's a bit cool. Oh no, a wild Harley has the dreaded phone buffer. No sun, yeah, I can't imagine why. Okay, let's see if I can sort this island out. Where did I put the dang library? There we go. Look at all that research. We are speed running. This is not something you could usually do before we leave. So, don't expect this to, Oh, this is new. Logistics. Allows construction of storage hubs, relaxation hubs, and workshop hubs. Storage hubs store and transfer resources between neighbouring buildings. Relaxation hubs makes peeps in neighbouring accommodation buildings immune to one source of unhappiness, and workshop hubs increase the productivity of neighbouring buildings. We love to see it. So let me show you one of the hubs, which is currently set up for aesthetic only. So this is a relaxation hub. The little peeps get in here. It's super cute. They get nice and relaxed, you know, nice and limber, and then they get back to work. No rest for the wicked. We still have frost in the morning here, so most insects are still gone. This is the 5th ladybug in my room the past few days. And that's on climate change, loves. Oh, I had the luck to grow up next to a neighbour who had an avocado tree, and my family had oranges, so we trade. That is a good trade. Takes a long time for an avocado tree to grow fruit. Like, is it like 3 or 4 years or something? It's kind of like juniper trees for making gin. This is very lovely, the snow. Okay, Mr. Thor, Sir, Airballoon Sir. Let's just get you out of the way. Alright. The toxic wasteland is covered with snow. Hopefully that slows it all down. Let's see what's happening here. This is a nice little feature too. The main color of research is now around the research boxes in the tech tree. So at a quick glance, you can be like, oh, that requires majority yellow research. Fun fact, avocados should have gone extinct because the seed-spreading animals went extinct, but we humans like them too much. Huh. Other neighbours had lemons, limes, and prickly pears, so we were set. Dude, oh my god. Oh. What is a prickly pear? I don't think we have them down here. Oh, the reclamation spire. That's also a new thing. So you slap a reclamation spire over an astrobolenium deposit and it clears it all up. Take that, space whales. Oh, here's the nanotech spire. Let's see if we can get it to do nice things for us. So I'm not gonna do the thing that makes everything violently change on this landscape, but we'll see if we can do something nice. So we've got option 1, change production speed of fields to 140% of normal. Place the nanotech spire with the research institute, and change all load tiles on island to snow. So that's the boon and the negative thing to go with it. Damn, that was Swift Ninja. Thank you very much. Get that bot out of here. And then option 3, which will really mess everything up. Change production speed of mines to 600% of normal. Change production of meals and smoothies to 30% of normal. Oof. Alright. I don't want to change all of the load tiles on my island to snow, because that will make things blow up. So we're just gonna do option 1 and make my fields a little bit faster. That sounds nice. Let's just crank that. Look at that beautiful building. It looks so cool. It looks really nice in the snow as well. Good stuff. This is such a pretty building. I like it a lot. There's a scorpion. This scorpion's probably having a rough time because there's snow. And we've got some helpful gremlins. Love it. Alright. Still haven't done anything about this. We got a magical tree. Lovely. Do I have the ability to solve things yet? No. Can I build more housing? Sure, hope so. Okay, let's upgrade some houses. Let's just do these ones. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, that looks a bit cool. Look at the pretty island. And the space whale with all the snow on it. So these decorations here, like this big old space whale statue, is a new feature as well. And you can get them when you unlock certain milestones and before we leave. It's pretty cool, right? I think it's cool. Oh, the magical tree with the snow on it is super pretty. Oh my goodness, look at the snow. We actually updated our snow effect as well, and it looks super nice. I think that was another Isaac thing. Good job, Isaac. I'm just gonna go through and research everything so I can get to stuff faster. is I need to get to the thing that helps me prevent brain not working. The thing that prevents the wasteland from spreading. Oh, this is another thing too. We've got repeatable research. Motivational posters. Increases the amount of time peeps stay at work before returning home for food and drink. Sam, was that you? I literally can't believe that peeps, after spending an amount of time, centuries, probably generations, underground in the shelters, were like, you know what we need? Motivational posters. We've forgotten a bunch of other stuff, like our history, but we remember motivational posters. So let's make it happen. Oh my god. This is Sam humor right here. I'm willing to put money on it. Anna, if you're still in chat, is this is this some Sam humor? Sure. So funny. Oh, I didn't know that rotated. Look. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Wow, that's really something. Pay propaganda at work. Oh god, we are living in a capitalist hellscape. So funny. Oh, and we are back to the desert island being a desert. Okay. Don't spread. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread, don't spread. So the crappy thing about the wasteland is that if it keeps growing, it will just straight up destroy your buildings. Which is suboptimal. Oh. So, friendly reminder gang, Sam will be on in 5 minutes. Sam, this is your curtain call, 5 minutes. So get your questions ready. Don't have any fabric available, but that's okay. Scorpion's back. They're very happy. It's not freezing cold anymore. We love to see it. No tea on this island? Did I really not make tea? I'm a bloody goose, aren't I? Really? I could have sworn I put tea down. Irrigated veggies. Vegetables. I tell you what, that was one thing I was craving after my hike, was a really, just a bunch of fresh veggies and fruit. The craving was there, man. Hey, it's Webby! Hello! I feel like we haven't seen you in a while. How have you been going? I am more shocked at the lack of chickens on the island. Ah, yes, I know. Truly the state of things, and before we leave, is bad. Things are bad, man. Wabby! Ah, that sucks. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're in either Holland or Germany, right? That's always my guess. Are you in Germany? Because yeah, it'll be like, if you are in that part of the world, yes, awesome. Yeah, it'll be 11 PM for you, right? That is late. Found on poster, protect against the spacewell threat work mode. I love it. Yeah, we've got a few European folks that show up to these streams. Thank you to my European friends here. I appreciate you all very much. Oh, but I guess the space will work more. Work. Aha, I see what you're going for, Ninja. Yep. That's good. That's the good stuff. Hello, me, the European friend. You sure are. Lightning reflexes with those bands, my dude. Woo. In Wasteland. Can we do anything about that yet? Oh. Alright, here we go. Now we've got a protective elevator. So, can we... Now, why can't I do that? What am I missing? Do I just ditch that one? And then put in a new one? Hey! Yeah, fair enough, a mission. You gotta strike while the motivation is hot, you know. Thank you for stopping by. It's always delightful talking to another Aussie, especially someone in New South Wales. Oh, so good. Take care with those awful floods. Good luck with your video, and thank you very much for stopping by, and do enjoy before we leave as well. Let us know what you think in Discord if you're so inclined. It's always cool to hear from people. Oh, hey Sam! Ah, thank you, Wild Harley. I'm sorry about your phone being dumb. Technology, pah. Am I actually gonna have the things that I need to make that? Ha! Oh, the airlock, says Sam. Airlock. Decontaminator. Protective airlock. Ah, that's the difference. We love to see it. Bye! Thanks for stopping by again. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Sam, are you ready to get a phone call from me? Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just flip the audio. Let's go to this screen. We're gonna, there we go. Let's just fix that quickly. Now y'all better let me know if this audio sucks, okay? Chief, I recommend running. Okay, let's just do some quick fiddling. It's such a pain moving a computer because, like, when you unplug all your audio stuff, it just, for me anyway, it resets. So annoying. So annoying. What am I doing? I'm going into the settings and changing some voice and video stuff. So we want my input device to be my headphones and my output device to be my microphone. And I definitely don't get those mixed up all the freaking time. Sam, I'm just going to be really lazy and go into the general voice channel in our Discord. See if this is working. Oh, that's not good. I can't hear anything.
Hello.
Oh, hello. It scared the bejesus out of me. I thought my audio wasn't working. So I'm just like...
Writing a note, and then I was like, oh, I should probably click on the thing and like do the talking thing.
Yeah, do the stuff for the thing, the game that we make, huh?
Hmm.
Sam jump scaring us, says Wabby. Yes. Oh my goodness. This is our game now. Oh, so frightening. Oh. So the one question that everyone is always wanting answered, Sam, how are you today?
Good. I'm good. Better than yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was a little bit of an odd day, huh? Felt
Mm.
very. It was. Everything was happening and it was all a lot, right?
Yep. Yep.
Mm.
I ended up running out of spoons by the end of it. It's like, I can't answer that question because my brain just doesn't.
Just big fart noises from old maid brain.
Oh, yeah.
Happens to me all the time. Oh my
Yep.
goodness. Well, see, gang, there you go. Creative directors in Burrum run out of spoons. It's normal to have that happen. And if a
Oh, yeah.
creative director and a lead developer can have it happen, then it's you can have it too, and it's okay for that to happen. Normalize being out of spoons.
Amen.
this is this is my motivational talk now.
Isn't it always?
Ah, that's a good point. Oh boy, oh boy. So I was away for what feels like forever. I feel like I crammed in a lot into those 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks that I was gone. So
Is it that long?
it was. I was gone for nearly
Wow.
2 weeks. Yeah, it flew. It really flew.
Yeah.
Um, Ninja is confused about why you would run out of spoons. Have you heard of that saying, Ninja, about like when you run out of uh, it's kind of like when you run out of social batteries or motivation or energy to do stuff. And the more stressed you are, the less spoons you have. Have I described
Yep.
that right, Sam?
Something like that. I've heard it in the context of different capacities of people with mental illness and stuff. So like, everyone's got a certain number of spoons that they can hold in their hands, and different people can hold a different number. And doing stuff requires spoons. So going shopping, getting dressed, having a shower, and if you don't have enough spoons, then sometimes you can't even do those things.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. I think it's called the
And
spoon theory or something.
something like that. Yeah, the main thing being that different people have different numbers of spoons, and you don't necessarily know why people aren't handling something. It maybe they just have less spoons than you.
That's it. That's so true. And like through different points in your day, week, month, year, decade, whatever, you will have a
Yep,
varying amount as well. It's never consistent. It will always change too. So
exactly.
yeah, our brain's great.
Wonderful.
Uh, I'm
Wonderful.
I'm very convinced about what you just said.
I see
Um,
Sophia's posted a link to the proper Healthline explanation of it.
hey, thank you, Sophia, and also hello, kia ora. Um, so yeah, what's been going on, Sam, over the past? We haven't had you on in a month. The February and now early March has been like weird for a couple of reasons. We've had the Omicron outbreak really
Yep,
ramp up here in New
yep,
Zealand, which is extremely scary. And to everyone watching this, I hope you're all staying safe. Um, I've been crazy busy just with like personal stuff. The
yep,
studio has been going through like this interesting change because now we're slowing down work on before we leave since we're not doing any more content updates after the Wasteland update. So what's that been like for you? How you doing?
doing good. I mean, it's kind of felt like normal just because we're still just doing stuff. It's just that the stuff we're doing is slightly different. Um, so the Wasteland update has been trundling through QA and testing and all that, which has taken quite a long time, but we got there. Um, and it got lots of other things going on, like the Xbox patch came out.
Oh, yes.
That was in the last month, wasn't it?
It was. That was
Yeah,
the day before I went on my holiday. And by
that's
the
right.
way, while we're talking about that, we goofed a little bit and thought
Yep.
that the patch had already come out. So I went ahead and like told everyone, hey guys, the patch is out. Turns out it actually hadn't gone live yet. So
Yep.
from us to y'all, Xbox players and Windows 10 store players, we're really freaking sorry. Oops, our
Yeah,
bad.
sorry about that.
Yeah,
It was an internal miscommunication. Someone said it was released but it wasn't, and
yeah.
we didn't
Oops.
realize that it wasn't. Sorry.
Our bad. Yeah, we done goofed on that one. I think we were really excited for it to be out, so we kind of jumped the gun a little bit, which is it's okay. It happens.
Yep.
But I think I was reading about it on the way down to the national park, maybe, and I was just like, oh god, just like head in hands in the car, like, oh, I goofed. But you know, sometimes it happens. Unfortunately, we can't be perfect all the time. I think we've done really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're usually really good. But it was bound to happen eventually, unfortunately.
Oh, totally.
Oopsie. So yeah, that Xbox patch is now out though. So you can enjoy it. To those of you who are playing on those platforms. What else?
There's a few really important things that people have found, so that's great.
Yes, super good. I believe that naughty crashing issue we had for so long is gone now too, which is fantastic. We love to see it. What else? What else has been happening since you were on last?
Been doing lots of stuff on our next game. Not much to say about that, but we're working on something. Starting to get, bits and pieces are sort of coming together. We're still just working kind of on the very basic architecture, so it's not even something you could call a game yet, but it's coming together nicely.
We love to see it. Thank you for doing that.
Yep, not much else. What else has been going on? I don't know. Can't think of anything.
Heaps of stuff. Oh, will there be any chickens in the new game?
Oh ho ho ho! That would be telling.
That would be, yes, spoilers.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, I hope so. That would be cool. Oh, chickens are cute. They're good little dudes. Sarah says, please. Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart too. It's still coming out of holiday mode and like moving house mode. I think the coolest thing is that the Wasteland update's coming out in a week.
Yay! Yay!
We
Finally.
did it. Finally. Oh my gosh. So I'm really glad this is, and I hope I'm not taken out of context here, but I'm really glad this is our last content update, because I was thinking about this morning before the stream started. Like, I feel like my enthusiasm has like just really troughed.
Yeah.
Like gone quite downhill. So there's nothing worse than like forcing yourself to be enthusiastic about something that you're not. So
and I mean, like, we really love Before We Leave, and it's an amazing game, and we're so happy with how it's gone and with all the people that play it, and we still get messages from people saying, wow, this game's really cool, and it's awesome, but at the same time our enthusiasm for doing more stuff to it is just like, we're done, we've had enough, it's time to do something new.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're doing something new.
It's going to be really cool. Compared to the other updates that we've done and just their general like development cycle, how do you feel like the process for this update has been?
Been a lot more drawn out. Like at the start, we were doing an update every 6 to 8 weeks, and this one has taken us heading for 6 months.
Yeah, wow.
I'm not sure of the exact amount of time, but it's taken a really long time.
It's a long time.
And it's partly it's that it's bigger, but it's not that much bigger. It's not 3 times the size. It's just partly it's been our enthusiasm levels, partly it's been that we've got all this other stuff going on, Xbox launches and customer support for that, patches and all that sort of thing. It just sucks up so much time. So yeah, we've been a lot more scattered, and everything that interrupts you, you don't just lose the amount of time the interruption takes. You've lost what you were thinking about, so now you need to start again. And yeah,
True.
so yeah,
That's all true. Yeah. Oh. Um. Oh gosh, I forgot what I was going to say. That's kind of unfortunate. I've been looking through the menu trying to find where steel is, and turns out I hadn't researched it, so I've been like trying to problem solve while listening to you. Turns out the old brain isn't so good at doing both of those things.
yeah,
But yeah, it'll be really cool to get the Wasteland update out. I hope everyone enjoys it. As always, let us know what you think. It has been a long time
Yep.
in the making, and there's been some really, really cool features introduced to the game. Please look at the patch notes. They're actually, I have to update them because I don't think that I actually included the decorations in there. I don't know.
No, we didn't.
Oops.
How many times did we proofread that and then we forgot about it?
So many, Sam. Everyone
Yep.
proofread it, I think.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Did you? I've just also noticed that like the headers in the article that I've written aren't the same size. Ugh, that's okay. Did you want to talk through like any of the major features and like why you put them in or anything like that?
The Wasteland update. I think it was so we've more than once, like literally 2 or 3 times, we've tried to add something to add more customability, more consequence to what you're doing, and failed. We tried to add random events and it just didn't work out. We tried to add, I can't even remember what they were called, something that was vaguely like the nanotech spires, but it just didn't work. Like we designed it, we planned it, we started writing it, and we just went, no, this is wrong. This is not the right feature, or whatever, and stopped. And so I'm just really glad that we managed to get in some of these things where you've got these bigger choices. Things like, what do I want this island to do, depending on the different nanotechnology things that could happen to it. And having the wasteland in there as so that there's an actual consequence to pollution. Because you could quite happily sit there with your game on 4 times speed with horrendous pollution, your peeps really sad, and not care because the game keeps going. It just takes longer.
True.
But now, there is a consequence to leaving your ground polluted. And, just things like adding in decorations that you earn access to by doing certain things. Some of them are secret. Things like that. It gives your game that much more personality and much more, user-generated feel to it. Of this is my game because I managed to unlock access to the such and such decoration, or I made this choice in a nanotechnology tower, and things like that. I'm really, really pleased to have that kind of thing in. Especially seeing as I say, we've tried to add things like that in previous updates and not managed it. So yeah, really happy with that.
Yeah, thank goodness. I'm trying to remember the thing that we did try and put in and it just didn't work out. Gosh, that was a long time ago now.
I have a vague memory of something called nano boxes, but I can't actually remember what they were going to be.
That's ringing bells too.
Yeah.
Goldfisher says, "Hi, honey. I love the idea of unlocking decorations via things you could do in game. Yes, right. Me too.
Yep.
It's a really good mechanic. It's like it's used in so many games for a good reason, I reckon,
Mm.
because it's super juicy and fun. Um, We also strengthened the IRL greenness education factor of the game. Yeah, I totally know what you mean, Sophia. Yes.
Yep.
So obviously, we're pretty. All of us are pretty environmentally conscious. We try and reduce our impact in the world, particularly with climate change. We've all seen the impacts of it, and it's just
Yep.
getting worse every year. Um, so driving, oh, pardon me, driving that message home even more is always super important. Did you intend to do that, Sam? By the way, was that just like a happy byproduct?
No, no, it was intentional. It was always I always wanted it to have a environmentalist message. Um, the design process the game went through, at the start was how strong that message should be. It was more important that it was a fun game to play than that it had any particular message to it. But it was always there that was a message I wanted it to have.
Yes, and like more so with this update too.
Yep.
Everything's political. Whee!
Yeah.
I say that to Mark all the time. He's just like, "Oh my god, stop." Yes, I know. I heard you the first 1,000 times. Oh man. What else have we got going on? It's International Women's Day.
It
That's
is.
pretty cool. Yay, women.
Indeed. Yep, definitely.
I wrote a blog post about it, and I got the 4 women, including myself, of the studio to contribute to it. So if you'll want to read that, it's in chat right now, and I will put it in the description of the YouTube video as well. How do I phrase this without it sounding really spicy? But like, what? Given that I said to you before I wasn't gonna throw you any curveballs. I lied,
Okay,
because
cool.
I feel like this is a curveball. But given that you said, just like in chats that we've had as a studio, kind of offline, in person, that before Balancing Monkey, in your past career, past life, that you worked with a majority male environment as like a software engineer, right?
Yep.
What's the difference between the environment of those workplaces versus Balancing Monkey, given that we have a majority women studio? That's spicy.
I honestly, I'm not sure that there is a difference just because we're majority of women. It like we're a lot more friendly and chatty with each other than I remember being in previous jobs. But I think that's because we're a small startup. I've never worked in like a huge company. The biggest company I've worked in was like 250, 300 people.
That's pretty big.
And I've worked in companies that are kind of the same size as we are now, maybe a little bit bigger. But they were all more established. So there's that sort of feeling of us against the world that you get with a company that's still starting up and, doing its best to survive kind of thing. So we're more chatty, we're more friendly, we're more, for want of a better word, we're more intimate with each other. But that felt like that mostly when in the early days when the company wasn't majority women. Like when it was just Isaac and you and I.
Yeah, true.
But I mean that's a difference. But
yeah, small companies are great. I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine working at a bigger company anymore,
Mm.
especially since everything's so fast. Like compare, I don't know if it was like this for you at the bigger companies that you work for, but like when you're at a big company, there's process, there's kind of bureaucracy that you sort of have to
Yep.
navigate. So things just by their nature kind of take a little bit longer. So
Yeah.
I've kind of gotten used to the snappiness when things just get done.
Yep.
I don't think I can go back, Sam. don't make me go back. I'm very impatient.
Yeah.
With that sort
There
of
was
stuff.
most of the big companies that I've worked at, within the team I was in, because I was still in a team of half a dozen people or a dozen people at most or whatever, and within that things still felt snappy because I've always had, even though the company was bigger, so there was a hierarchy and there was a boss and then there was a boss under them and then a boss under them or whatever. I've always worked at places where there's been someone at some point in that hierarchy which is like, I'll deal with all that political higher level company crap and not let it filter down to you guys. So we were free to get on with our jobs and move fast. And all of that stuff that could potentially slow you down was mostly handled by someone higher up the food chain. So that was pretty good.
Hey, that's
But
nice.
yes, it does still cause all sorts of slowdowns, and you get random people from other departments turning up and saying, "We need this right now," and you're like, "But no one asked us for that, and we have no idea where to put it in the schedule." And arg.
What are you talking about, man? Yeah.
Yeah. Now I get to do it to you guys.
Hey, yeah, you do.
Yep.
Like
I try not to. I've been told off for it.
probably by me mainly. Let's be real.
Yeah. You and Hannah.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Oh man, I remember when I started at Lumi Interactive, which is a tiny little studio in Melbourne. They're great. Hello to any of them if you're watching. And I was only with them for a couple of months, but the company back then was run by 3 women, now 2.
Right. Yeah.
And going from businesses that were heavily male dominated to Lumi, the difference was huge for me. It was like kind of what you described with us at Balancing Monkey. Like it was so much more intimate. There was a lot more care. The whole vibe was just so different. I don't think that it was slower, but because there was just this sense of empathy and care, it felt slower. If that makes sense. I guess there wasn't that like crushing pressure to get things done with a boss or upper management that didn't actually really give a shit about you. Not to say that, there aren't women in leadership who won't do that stuff too. And I've noticed that not to say that, there was ever a time with Balancing Monkey where we didn't care about each other, even when it was just like you and Isaac. But I've noticed that with the introduction of Anna in particular, and then Sarah, and then MJ, it's just this vibe of gosh, Sarah, you're in chat. What would you say? I guess it feels cozy, and there's this space to talk about like how you're actually doing, and I think
I know what you mean.
Yeah, togetherness. Yeah, absolutely. I think Anna has a lot to do with that because she is Mama Monkey, and that was an interesting process for me because when Anna first joined and she took on the moniker of Mama Monkey, I was like, oh no, I don't want her to be like the mum of the studio. I was really concerned that like a lot of women in the workplace, they end up being the mum, whether they want to be or not. So I was like, oh no. But that's who she is as a person. Just going through my little feminist journey quietly. And it's so good. She definitely brought that togetherness vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
And like became the glue. And then we've just added more glue, so to speak. And by glue, I mean women. That's a great analogy, Emily. Good job. You really stuck the landing.
Yep. For sure. 10 point, perfect landing.
Oh, wow. I'm great at this. So, yeah, yes, Sarah say, good Lord, glue. Yep. Thank you for listening. So yeah, International Women's Day. Woo! I find it like a little bit of a corporate day. I really think that women should be celebrated every day. I think everyone should be celebrated every day. But, you know, it's a good excuse to yarn about important things.
And it's one of those things, you know, people understandably say, why do we have to celebrate women? But you gotta celebrate people that haven't been celebrated. You've got to push for people to get the recognition that they should have been having anyway.
Well said.
I love the quote or the saying or whatever that I can't remember exactly how it's put, but like if you were in a position of privilege, then equality feels like oppression, or equity feels like oppression. So you get all these people reacting because they feel like they're being oppressed, when what actually is happening is they were in a position of privilege, and now things are more fair than they were.
Yeah.
And
the food chain.
I'm just getting thumbs up and well done from Anna.
Yeah. You're doing great, sweetie. Yeah.
So yeah, that's why it's important to have things like International Women's Day, because women have had historically a a lesser share of things.
Yeah.
It's been a bit rough in all sorts of ways, and it still is, and it shouldn't be. But we've got to address the balance wherever we can.
Damn. Yes, Sarah's saying, not gonna lie, hearing your literal boss say that stuff is so darn cool. Agreed. Yeah, wow. That's huge. Thank you, Sam. You're very good. And I appreciate you. You're getting thumbs up from Mark, aka Goldfisher, as well. That's a great phrase, Sam.
Nice.
That way. Yeah, absolutely. When people ask me about International Women's Day and like why it's celebrated, I think because I'm like so close to it, I tend to be a little bit sassy, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, were you oppressed for thousands of years? No? Then shut up. Like, so it's really nice having your very measured response. Because, like, when you're kind of really close to it, you tend to be a little bit less patient.
Yeah.
So, yes, thank you, Sam. That was a good answer. 10 out of 10. Huge, big brownie points.
Yay.
I also wanted to, on a completely different topic, and now for something completely different, we have some cool stuff coming up.
Yes, we do.
And we're not talking about the new console stuff that's happening that we definitely can't talk about right now. We are doing something cool in May, was it?
Could be. We haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
So we've decided recently that sometime, because there was a game development conference in New Zealand, Play by Play, that has decided it's going to be virtual and not in person. And we were like, oh man, we don't get to see each other in person, and bring Emily and MJ down, and blah blah blah. So Anna was like, well, let's do a game jam then. So we're like, yeah, cool, we're gonna do a game jam. So it's just going to be like an internal company game jam. We're going to split into, I don't know, 2 or 3 teams and spend a couple of days making some games. The reason being that we want to know what's next, just, internally. Like the entire time, basically, that we were developing and going through the release cycle of Before We Leave, we had a reasonably good idea of what the next game was going to be. And it's really nice to have that idea that, it may change when you actually get to it, but still having an idea of what the next game might be when you get to it. So yeah, we're going to do a game jam. We're going to develop some little game jam games, looking for potential ideas that could maybe theoretically be our third game. Planning to do it in May-ish, give or take a bit, and we're going to release the games in public, probably on itch.io or whatever for free. So that you'll be able to see what we came up with and get a hint to what could maybe be our third game.
Yeah. I'm very, very excited to make this Space Whale dating sim. Yay! And if you think that it's not going to happen, that is incorrect, sir, because it definitely is. Maybe. You are the boss, so. But let me convince you, and I think chat will be on my side, so maybe there will be a little bit of persuasion.
I see banged up on.
Yeah, totally, exactly. So it would be a really good opportunity for me to work with Sarah and become more congruent as a narrative and writing team.
Ooh, big word.
Yeah. Was that good? How would you rate that?
14 out of 37 congruence.
That was so corporate, I just shriveled up and died from the sheer amount of capitalism that just entered my soul.
Oh dear.
Oh, wonderful. So good. So yeah, I'm very excited for the game jam. Hey Bowie, what's up? What's up? Ninja Pizza Monkey says just 3 Space Whale dating simulators is the result. Yes. Absolutely. That's the aim of the game, baby.
Yep.
Hey, speaking of chat, do you all have any questions for Sam about the Wasteland update or what's next, or like thoughts, feelings, spicy hot takes, game development, all that stuff?
Gotta ask now, or I'll disappear into my cave and you won't see me again for ever.
Also, Sam, I have to tell you, I have royally screwed myself so hard. So hard with the Wasteland.
Oh.
So, I made this island. It doesn't have enough peeps on it. I was like, that's fine. It'll sort itself out because there's a school. But what I didn't account for was the Wasteland, like, messing everything up. So, and now I'm like running out of food and water. So things are a little bit dire on this island, and
yeah, you need to put down your decontaminator and get it removed.
I knew this would happen. Hey, okay, all right, we have a.
You've been sitting here talking with us, yarning for like hours of in-game time as your peeps get more and more hungry.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no, I've been like troubleshooting it. Like, okay, so what if the library's kind of not working? I know, I'll demolish it and rebuild it. That was, oh no, it's because there weren't enough peeps. Okay, so let me just demolish this and I'll get enough steel to like do. So like just logisticking the hell out of it while
That's the plan.
Yeah. So for those of you who want a bit more of a challenge and Before We Leave, if you just let things get super duper duper polluted so the toxic wasteland spawns, boy have we got an update for you. And if you're someone that doesn't want that, then you better keep your settlements clean. You're gonna have a bad time like I am right now. Don't ignore stuff. So funny. Oh my god. Not me suffering at my own hands.
No, definitely not. No.
By the way, the motivational posters made me crack up. Was that your idea? Did you do that?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
knew it. I knew it. I saw it. I'm like, that's some Sam humor right there.
Oh yeah.
I love that the peeps disappear for hundreds of years into the shelter, forget everything about like their people, their history, the space whales, just everything, but they remember motivational posters. That's a crack up. Oh my god, so good.
Yep. I had fun naming those.
So funny.
I'm quite proud of teddy bears as well.
Oh, there's I love teddy bears.
Yep.
Slow the rate that peep unhappiness drops because of unhappiness.
And the implication that you have to invent shoes.
Oh my god, Sam. They're just running around in the snow and the desert with the scorpions barefoot. That sounds awful. I hate that. Oh, that really tickled Sophia. Typical. Let's.
And you have to invent gardening tools as well. So how have they been growing potatoes and stuff?
Oh god, with their bare.
Digging them out with their bare hands. Yep.
We need bare hands
hard life.
now.
It's a hard life being a peep.
Oh, they just have the most magnificent calluses on their hands and their feet. No one knows the soft, gentle touch of a loved one because their hands just feel like pumice all the time. Just gardening completely barehanded. That's so rough. Oof. Oh man, I'm just checking chat. Ninja Pizza Monkey says, with Sam's sense of humor, I imagine his dating sim would be the funniest. Oh my god. Do I want to torture my boss? Yes or no? Oh, that would be pretty funny, but I don't think it's going to happen. That's okay. But just let the Sarah, the MJs, and the Emilys of the studio handle the dating sim. Make it as stupid as possible. What are you saying forever for, Bowie? I think I missed the context there. The answer is yes, torture him a bit. No. Yeah, we do have some motivational posters. There's like some really cool art that the team bought that's hanging up in the office. That caused a discussion when I was down because it was like, it's a poster that says, "Can we do this every day?" ? And I thought it was like a, can we do this every day? Like, oh, I'm so tired. But the actual meaning of it is, can we do this every day? This is so much fun, you know? So.
Yep.
Oh, different minds. Fun.
Yeah. I think the thing for me, that poster is blue. So it's like, you know, the colour of being down. If it was like yellow or red or something, it would look happy and sunny, and then you'd read it as, we get to do this every day. But
yes, and there also needs to be an exclamation point after the question mark, so it sounds excited. Not me editing the poster.
We could get a Sharpie and just like.
Oh my gosh! I nominate the artists of the studio to do that one.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Don't entrust that task to me, because it won't end well. I promise you. Oh my
Same.
gosh. Yeah. Just make a complete dog's breakfast out of it. So what I'm gonna do right now, really quickly, is create a port on my first island and ship more peeps across to my new one, because it's they're straight up not having a good time, man. It's a bit of a mess on this island, my goodness. Emily, the community manager, plays before we leave badly. Oh my goodness. It's good though, because I think I'm playing like this because the game's a little bit different now. So it's forcing me to do things in a different way, which is exactly what we want.
Yep, that was the whole idea.
Goal achieved. We did it.
Totally.
It's just like the first time I played through Before We Leave, and it was just Struggle City all the time. Like, oh, what am I doing? Oh.
Of course, that was like, pre-release or whatever.
So long ago now, my giddy aunt.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
All right, well, I don't think chat has any questions today. I feel like we're so thorough. I feel like we just answer questions for people really well. So
Yeah, we say all the things and then it's done.
Yeah. I think that's it, guys.
Yeah.
Any last questions? Want to hop in literally right now, or I'm gonna let you go, Sam. Thank you for joining me.
No worries.
Do you want to talk about when the update will be out and what will be going on next week, really quickly?
So it's coming out on the 14th or 15th, depending on your time zone. Yeah, that's the main thing.
And you'll be broadcasting on Steam.
Oh yeah.
On the morning of the 15th, New Zealand Standard Time. Or
that's the one.
The 14th, for the rest of the world. There's also patch notes available right now, which is cool. So
go and see all the goodness of what's going in the update.
And we'll update them to include the decorations bit that we completely forgot because we're silly. and there's something else as well that has completely escaped me. Oh my goodness, we are on sale right now as a part of the International Women's Day celebration. The Wings Interactive Fund, which does a great job funding minority developers, put together a beautiful curated page of lots of Steam games made by women and women-led studios. So if you want to look at some sweet games, please go check that out. I will put the link in the description of the YouTube video. If someone wants to rustle up a link for me right now. Actually, I might have it here. Let's see. It's such a beautiful page as well. Let me just...
Grabbing it now.
Thank you. Here we go.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful
One small
banner.
correction. We are not on sale. But there is a sale. No.
Oh, I thought we were on sale. My bad. Well, it's a beautiful curated list nonetheless. So please go check it out. There are some incredible games for sale in here. So get amongst it. I will slap that in. Hey, thank you, Sam. All right. I think that is all from us. As per usual, stay tuned on our Discord and everything. I'm going to say goodbye to you, Sam, and keep playing before we leave a little bit.
Nice. Have fun.
Thanks, Sam. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Hey, nice. Let's just shut Discord. Cool. Oh, hey, dead mate. How are you going? You just missed Sam. You just missed him. Wow, gang, I have really, really royally screwed myself here. This is a bad time for Emily. Am I gonna blast everyone's ears with that music? I think it could actually be a little bit louder. Whoop. There we go. Aww. He ran away. I'm such a goose. I really thought we were on sale, you know. I'm a bloody dingus. A lot has been happening recently, gang. Oh, there you go. We actually aren't on sale. Huh. I'm such a goose. Let me just pull up Twitch chat again. There we go. Your Wasteland is gone, says Sam. It is too! We did it! Yay! Love to see it. And look at that! So what I did was I put down a protective elevator. This gets the peeps nice and suited up so they're protected from the wasteland. And then I put down a decontaminator, which is this thing right here. And there you go. I believe you can also put down the protective airlock, which is the same story. But in my infinite wisdom, I chose the protective elevator instead, which you can also use for the astrobalenium. Look at that! And now this island is kind of back to normal, even though... Oh man. Now the land is boring and grey again instead of a nice healthy purple. Exactly. Isaac will be very pleased to hear that since he made the beautiful shader for the wasteland. It's very cool. Do I even need the peeps to like go to that island now? Probs. Probably. Let's make it happen. I do not want to retire my ship full of peeps. That would be considered murder. I miss the bisexual islands already. Don't worry, they'll come back for Pride Month. I promise. Oh, Irene is still in the shelter. Oh no. What? There's still people in the shelter. No. Irene, what are you talking about? Oh man. So, gang, don't do what I did and make a planet, make an island, sorry, with like a bunch of posts that peeps can't fill up because you'll have a bad time. This is what happens when you grow faster than you should. And I think that is a nice metaphor for just life in general. Take things slow, think about stuff. No, this is good. Is it though? I'm sure it would have made for an interesting video to watch, just like me quietly panicking, playing before we leave, talking to Sam, like, yes, the Wasteland update. Oh my god, what have I done to my settlement? Emily problem solves on the fly. Now you have a shortage of labour, which means you're in a labour market, which moves the power from capital to labour, which we love to see. Oh, now that's a good point. The peeps should form a union. Hey, have you joined your union? Folks, make it happen. What union? Yeah, I know, Sophia. I pretend I do not see it. Oh. It's funny because game developers in New Zealand don't have a union. Oh boy. Which is a whole other thing. One thing that Peter Jackson kind of didn't do great, Peter Jackson being the guy that made Lord of the Rings, the director, is that he kind of made unions for film people and game developers, like, illegal. And we're still dealing with the ramifications 20 years later. Thanks, Peter Jackson. He's like the richest person in New Zealand, right? And that's on capitalism. Oh. So while I am trying to fix this poor busted island, take a... Oh, should we try and finish a short hike? Oh, I don't have my Xbox controller plugged in. Damn, that'll have to wait until another time. So actually a fun thing that I can talk about is Tom, our wonderful artist, has agreed to do some art streams. We got to get him set up and everything, but that will be starting hopefully by the end of the month. Tom's really cool. His art's wonderful. So again, chat, think about what you might like to see. And Tom will make it happen. I think the first stream will be something Wasteland related. So like a scene from Wasteland. You know what I would like? I have no idea. Wouldn't have a clue. Chickens? Don't know where. At all. Definitely don't have eggs in my freezer downstairs. My freezer? In my freezer? No. In my fridge. Ninja, thank you so much for stopping by and banning that bot before. Sleep tight. Good luck with your biology exam. Everyone wish Ninja good luck with his biology exam. You're gonna crush it. Oh, Bowie. The way I fell over. I don't have cuts on my hand anymore, but I have a massive bruise on my ass. Like, it's the size of a golf ball. I just went straight onto volcanic rock. That shit hurt, man. I was like, I'm fine, don't worry about me. And that was my first fall. And then I had 3 others after that. Down that damn mountain. It was so steep. Just full of shale. And my partner was very scared. Mark, if you're still in chat, were you scared? Can you confirm nor deny if you were scared or not? Did I give you a heart attack? Yes or no? You just tuned back in? Hey! Oh, you're so sweet. I apologize so many times. Like, I'm sorry I fell ass over tea kettle 4 times. I did a one that was very impressive. I did like a twirl with my bloody 10 kilo plus hiking pack, so I just went like, woo! That was fun. So bad. The rocks, actually, this is something that's really cool. When I was descending the mountain, I was like holding onto rocks to try and balance myself. And they were hot. And it was very cold up that high. There was like lots of cloud cover, so it wouldn't have been from the sun. It was coming from the earth beneath me. Hot rocks, baby. Yeah, the sonic spearing next to the cliff of doom was scary. Yeah, it was a pretty steep drop. Not gonna lie, guys. I was like a little bit spooked after that one, but I still did it. What type of bot did you have here? The buy followers ones? Yes, absolutely. Just like, excuse me, ma'am? I don't need to buy followers. I got all the followers I need. Thank you very much. Alright, let's store some stuff in here. Maybe let's upgrade that, because I just put a boatload of stuff in there. I started banning the phrases they start their speech with. Works wonders. Oh, what script do they usually use? Because Ninja Pizza Monkey was so quick on the draw. I actually didn't see what they said. I did see the word followers, and that's it. Just ban the word follow. It's so bad. Oh, thank you, Abby. Please hold. Wabby is currently Googling. Oh, music in this game is so good. house. I believe in you. I'm like too relaxed now, dang it. Just like... Do need apartments here. Ah, very clever. 6 terms total. Sweet. That's really good to know. I'll have to suss it out. We're very lucky actually because we generally don't ban people here. I think I've banned like in the Discord. I've only banned one person who wasn't a bot, and on here I think that's literally our first ban, maybe the second, and the Twitch channel has been going for a year, so also the faces something's mocked already. Well, that's good. That's right. Oh dear, this poor island, man. It looks nice though. Well, gang, that wraps up the stream for today. I hope we answered all of your questions. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been really nice hanging out with you. I believe... Oh! Hide the sadness icons. It looks nice. Literally how I record footage for all of our trailers. The islands are a mess, and I just go, problem solved. So bad. The peeps are like, please, I haven't eaten in 4 weeks. I'm like, damn, sucks to be you. Yuki. Goodbye, sadness. If there was some sort of like visual effect to denote the sadness, I'd be screwed. Take me so much longer to record the footage for trailers. Oh man. Catch me messaging Sam being like, can you turn that off, please? It's ruining my life. Oh man. Anyway, I was wrapping up the stream. Thank you all for stopping by. The Wasteland update is out on the 15th if you're here in New Zealand, the 14th if you are in the Northern Hemisphere. Happy International Women's Day. Woo! Women! I will be back probably in 2 weeks' time. I actually have a fancy new calendar that I've set up, so if you'll just like scroll down the page, the channel page, you'll see when our streams are. So I believe next week is when Tom... Oh no, sorry. So next week will be the replay of Sam's Steam broadcast. The week after that might be a Tom art stream. Just follow the Discord. You'll have all the updates there as per usual. I'm gonna head off, but I'll see you guys later. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye, gang. Thank you again.